comes the man in the suit. It's a legend. It's running through. Cruise Control Show. Cruise Control Show. Wow. Cruise Control Show. Cruise Control Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you had a great hump day. You humped up with all your best friends today because that's what you do on a hump day, right? You have a great time. You hump it up, and then you come here on Kruse Control for Wednesday night. So thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. Happy hump day. And joining me back on Kruse Control is my intellectual frothy co-host himself, Mr. Mike Casey. How you doing, Mr. Casey?
I'm happy, Brian. I've had a great day, but also I'm perplexed as to what the term frothy means when it's used to describe a human, such as myself. Because I do identify as human, but I don't know if I necessarily always identify as frothy. I think maybe an orange Julius is frothy.
And so is Mike Julius is also frothy, I would
Mike's
say.
here.
I'll take it. I'm Mike Julius, and I'm very excited tonight, Brian. I'm excited to see we got GR in the chat. We got Kevin Davis. I don't know Mr. Davis. I don't know if we've hung out. Angel and Queen, as always. Happy to see you guys. I'll try to do my best on the chat as I am co abilities this evening. But I'm very excited because we have great guests. We have new faces. We've got pretty new faces, and you and me. So it's going to be fun.
I might switch over.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him? Yeah, Brian was having a little bit of difficulty action. So
I think it's the computer heat. I think it's the heat from the computer. I'm just trying to switch over one more time. Maybe that'll fit.
It's a Wednesday, Brian. It's hump day. The computer gets extra hot. I don't know what you're doing in your studio.
Oh my God, it's just way too hot in here, I think. I don't know what's happening, Mike. You hear me okay?
You're humping it up. You sound great, bro.
I don't like this, so it's like all slow and not right for a hump day.
You sound good. Here, let me get on the comments here.
Well, it's annoying, but thank you for being back here, Mike. Appreciate you as always. Happy hump day. Hope you had a great time. This is going to be a freaking fantastic Wednesday. Because also joining us back tonight, the king of hot takes himself. He's kicking in large every time he's here, everybody. Welcome back, writer, director, Mr. Trevor Triggs, everybody. Welcome back, Trevor. How you doing?
Well, I'm not half as frothy as Mike, I'll tell you that much. But I think by the end of the episode, I might get there.
Frothy is good, man. Frothy is great. I'm happy to see you. How's your week been?
It's been all right. It's been okay. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been really good. I don't know what the heck's going with the system right now. Some weird fluctuations. I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm doing good. Typical me, not going to make $1 billion. Hey, Peppy, how's it going, man? This is really frustrating. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we restart the feed. Should we restart the feed? Because there's something weird happening here with my signal. What do you guys think?
Might be safe.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just going to get worse.
Turning on again is usually the way to go.
Everybody, or maybe I can just refresh. Watch this. Mike Casey, tell me about the day that you met a seagull.
Wow, what a great vamp, Brian. Also known as a pimp in some in some circles. And you put the Trevor. This is you, bro. I'm not
I'll
talking
just,
off
I'll just
camera.
move my mouth along with your words.
Jesus Christ, this could not be more awful. Okay, we can try that, Trevor. I'm about it. Oh, all right, you ready?
All right, yeah, go for it. Wait, which one of us is talking and which one's moving the mouth?
I thought
Who's the
you
puppet
were,
and who's the
because
puppeteer, Mike? I'm
on
confused.
camera. I'm on camera, which makes me the puppet.
Oh, I thought you were telling a seagull story. Never mind.
Okay, well, yeah, it's back. It's back on here. I do have. Thankfully, Brian chose something that's both I have many stories about, and also makes him look incredibly professional in front of his new guest, Ellie.
About birds and seagulls and bears and bats and all that, right, Mike?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly, Brian. That's what I was just saying.
But sorry for the delay. I think it's working better now. But thank you, Mike, for that great story. Round of applause for Mr. Mike Casey. I appreciate him right now. But also joining us on Kruse Control for the very first time. I'm so happy to have her here because it's been a long time trying to get her here, everybody. But she's actor, model, creator, producer, stunt woman herself. Everybody, welcome to Kruse Control, Miss Allie Perez. Allie, welcome to Kruse Control. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How you been?
Oh, I'm doing really good. I'm excited. I didn't know how much energy I was gonna need. I'm gonna drink some more Dr. Pepper, just do my energy up to match you.
I just bring the energy.
To have a new face on the show.
Oh
How
my
you
God!
doing?
Wait until you see his
Yeah,
outro,
watch out for Pepsi.
Allie. The outro. If you think the energy is up now,
Watch
the
out, Pepsi.
outro is going to blow your mind.
Because it's your first time on Kruse Control, though, Allie, just tell the people about yourself a little bit, like what you've been up to, any projects you're working on, things you like to do, love to do, and you're on your hump day today. How's it been?
Oh yeah, great middle of the week for us. We stay hot in the valley, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm a bit of a horror chick myself, and that means that I like all things kind of scary. Everything I've been working on is mostly leaning in that direction. So I've got my own project that I wrote and starred in. That's doing some festivals right now. We just found out we're going to be over in Studio City in about 2 months. So you get to show over there. That's Retrograde for the Art. And I've got another pilot, a comedy pilot, that is finishing up post right now too. So be jumping into some little festivals very shortly.
That's so awesome. You're busy all the time. We were saying before the show, I haven't seen you in it feels like 10 years. That's kind of how it goes sometimes in this business. It's like you just go different directions. You're working the same town, but it's so massive sometimes. So I'm loving that we're getting to reconnect here tonight.
You're getting a lot of love in the
stuff.
chat, Allie.
A lot of love.
Everyone
Against
is
your
really happy
rules.
to see you tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a fun time. I know it will. We also have, you probably heard him, the Pep Stars here. Pep, what's up, man?
Thanks for asking.
Oh, you're terrible, man. Come on, stop doing that stuff. Pep. When you come on the show, you should be happy. You should be excited. It's hump day. It's your favorite day of the week, right? You love to hump, don't you? Come on.
Hope it ain't easy.
I know it's not easy, man. But okay, we got to tell the people. Tell people something great now.
Let's
Great.
do this.
Okay, well, let's get into it, man. Whatever, Peppy, he does his own. He walks his own way, everybody. But thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Happy hump day. It's going to be a fun night. Again, thank you for everybody in the chat. We're going to get into a lot of stuff tonight because it is Wednesday, but it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, a Thursday. It could be a random Sunday. It could be any day of the week that happens. Something's going on, everybody, and that is a lot of breaking news. Come on.
Gotta say that up front.
What?
Bro.
You can't hear me?
Broken news.
Can you not hear me?
you, but-
Just there's
but
no
you're-
news.
Yeah, there's no news.
Oh.
There
on
we
right
are.
now.
There we
It's on
are.
right now. It's just slow. It's a hump day. It's been in the closet humping something with a beaver and a badger. It's been a crazy day for it. Okay, computers have sex too, Mike. Computers have sex too. Anyways. The very first thing I'll talk about is Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. That's right, it's out, and over the first week out, it's 41 million views. Not bad, pretty massive for Eddie Murphy coming back, so good for him. Great reviews out there. I hope it is awesome. I gotta check it out, so I haven't had a chance. Eddie Murphy's also coming back to Shrek, though, with Shrek 5 official announcement coming out July 1st, 2026. He'll be back with Mike Myers and Cameron Diaz one more time going to the fairy tale world to I don't know. Hopefully fight the gingerbread man or something. I really hope it's going to be great. Because Garfield's also a big animated film coming out today. You can see it now. You can finally watch it digitally, and you can rent it or purchase it yourself. And there's extra footage on there too. This did pretty great for Chris Pratt as well, which I was kind of shocked, but it did just conquer the box office a little bit. So good for them. There'll probably be more Garfield moving forward. And there might still be some more Exorcism movies coming too with Russell Crowe. This guy, though, this is Exorcist. Don't mind that. Wrong lower third. But yeah, I saw the first one. I'll probably watch this. I just don't know, Russell Crowe, man. Just you gotta start finding a new niche. I don't know what's going on with you, man. You were like all these big leading man roles, and you were like dominating as an actor in Hollywood. Now you're just, I don't know, eating bear claws. Good for you, man.
You're wrong, Brian. He's just hitting his stride. This is great. This is peak Russell Crowe. You may not like it, but this is what it looks like.
Is this the future you want for Russell Crowe? Is this the strength and honor you expected back in the 80s or 2000s, I should say?
That's the thing. I had no expectations back in the 90s, Brian. I had expectations of like what you were talking about, which I think is very mediocre a lot of the time, and now I think he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. He's digging into the juicy priest parts.
Frothy priest.
We all love digging into frothy priest parts. I mean, am I wrong, Pepe?
You are not wrong, sir.
Pepe, what do you think, man?
Yeah.
Okay, Pepe.
Pepe says it's got to be true.
It's got to be true. I don't know. His thirsty priest. I'm not really sure about it, man. I'm not sure about it, but it might be great. People are also raving about Lady Gaga over there for the Joker 2, and the casting director came forward, Francine Maisler, and said she's gonna blow your mind. Gonna blow your mind. And she didn't actually cast her because Todd Phillips cast her beforehand, but she says when you see what she brings to Harley Quinn, you're gonna be just, again, blown away, are her words. So I hope so. I'm really excited about Joker 2. I want it to be great. It looks great. The trailer looks great. Musical. People don't really know that's a musical yet. I'm putting it out there one more time. It's a musical. So it'll be interesting to see how that works with the two of them. It'll probably be a great dynamic. I hope so. But no apologies from her. I know she probably won't have any apologies. But Walter Hauser has apologies for Vin Diesel. That's right. I knew this was going to happen. But a couple weeks ago, he came forward and he was trash talking Vin Diesel and saying, like, he's the kind of guy you don't want to work with. And he heard stories about him. Well, now he came forward on an Instagram post and said, I no longer feel that way. And I'm genuinely sorry for shooting my mouth off and not showing love to Vin, who I do not know and I have never met, which isn't fair for me to make judgments of that kind, even if some of those kind of things turn out to be true. It's mean to shout them out playfully and attack someone. So I get that. It's good. And also he's got a lot of big movies coming forward. He probably doesn't want to shoot himself in the foot, which I said during the thing. I'm like, man, this guy's everywhere right now. And he's going to start talking trash about Vin Diesel. Like that's tough. That's not ride or die. That's not about the family.
Talking shit on the internet, Brian. It's
bad. I know, that's my game. Right? That's my game. That's my game.
He's stepping in on your territory.
He's messing with my territory, man. You got to give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. He's trying. He's trying.
I love that guy. I think he's hysterical. I love him in everything he's in.
He's great. Alec, what do you think about that? Is it bad to shoot your mouth out like that about something? Like a celebrity like that?
I mean, yes. Like, until you're pretty much to the level of the person you're talking trash about, like, you could be screwing yourself over.
You're really good. And I feel like he's a little nervous right now because, again, he's in the new Fantastic Four movie. He's in a Lethal Weapon coming out. He's in a bunch of stuff. He just keeps getting cast and cast and cast. So he's just probably worried his agent is probably, what the hell did you just say on the red carpet, man? What'd you say? And he's like, I'm sorry. I guarantee that something just kind of happens. You just kind of top of your head sometimes, People sometimes like, how do you think about Vin Diesel? Well, at least he never mentioned his family. Yeah, don't mess with you mess with his family, he would have been canceled, done, fired, never getting a job again.
We would never.
Yeah, been run over by a car.
Again, yeah.
That'd have been it. Because you don't want to get canceled or taken away. Ask Bo over there in X-Men '97 because he's been gone as creator and showrunner, and apparently I'm not here right now, so that's interesting. But Bo is gone. But we have a new person moving forward here as the creator for the third season of X-Men '97, and actually the creator writer from What If is taken over for season 3, and he's gonna be leading the way. Even though I heard they had season 3 already written, so that's kind of surprising to me. But what do you do? So X-Men '97 moving forward with a new writer. But Batman: Arkham Asylum is done. Everybody, it's been canceled. Stop. Finito. Over with. Apparently DCU is pushed to the shelf, but there is rumors it could get picked up later on somehow. This does happen, but James Gunn was talking about how it was going to be kind of connected to the DCU, so I'm kind of surprised. I'm excited about an Arkham Asylum movie. Come on, like put all these people in there, but then there was like, is it Pattinson or is it a new Batman? What's going to happen? So I think that was convoluted as it was, so maybe that's why this fell through already, but maybe it'll come back. We'll have to wait and see. I just wish that Sam Raimi would direct a Batman movie. Come on, put Sam Raimi in there, man. That'd be freaking dope. Michigan, or friend of the show right here. Yeah, I went to Michigan State and everything, friend of the show. But, you know, of course, Evil Dead from 81. We all know that so well. I did Doctor Strange not too long ago again. Freaking king of horror right here. But now he's got a new movie coming forward called Send Help on 20th Century Studios. And Raimi will write and produce and direct the whole project moving forward. And for him, he's probably pretty excited. But this is about, the film is described as a two-hander horror thriller set on an island, falling somewhere between Rob Reiner's Stephen King adaptation of Misery and Robert Zemeckis' classic Castaway. Interesting premise. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. I love Sam Raimi. There'll probably be some Evil Dead like zoom pans and whip pans, and it'll be a chainsaw and an axe and Bruce Campbell.
Zoom pans really from Sam Raimi? You think?
We're not gonna see that, right, Mike? No, never. We're probably gonna have Bruce Campbell appear at some point, maybe. You know. He'll say groovy and we'll move on. That'll be it, you know? And you know what? But you know what? Maybe Sam Raimi's going to direct Devil Wears Prada instead, because that's coming back for a second one. Maybe that's where he should go. The Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming with Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep coming back, Emily Blunt. And the first one grossed $326 million, so not bad. You got the same script coming forward, Aileen McKenna coming back, same producers coming forward, but they're not saying if the cast is coming forward. Anne Hathaway said recently that she didn't think the cast could come back for the next one, a couple months ago only. So we'll have to see, but it is moving forward. The original film director too, David Frankel's coming in as well, and it's going to be interesting. Again, Wendy Feinerman, the producer, is back too, so hopefully it's good, because we need more great movies to go to cinema, because cinemas are failing, but Regal is putting $250 million into their theaters. That's pretty amazing. So if you're at Regal Theater somewhere nearby you, might have some new seats, some new jumbo seats, some new popcorn machines, maybe a new Slurpee machine, because those things always fucking break. Fix it up, Regal, fix it up. Bring us some good movies, because a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. The Devil Never Wears Prada. Yeah, I'm really excited about tonight, because it is Wednesday. We got new people. Allie, welcome again. Sorry for the technical problems, everybody. But this is that time where everybody gets that 1 minute on the clock to give me what to say. Is there hot takes? Let's do it. All right, this is that time for some hot takes. So I put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to break down all their hot takes, all the latest breaking news. That is 11 topics tonight. Not bad. We've had like 15 sometimes. 11 topics in 1 minute. Can they do it? Will the bomb blow up? Their time is up, and that is it. The game is over. Game, set, match. You're done. And then it's not up to me, though. It's up to you. You decide. That person might have the bomb blow up. Might be the worst hot takes, I think. But if you think it's the best, that's who wins the game. That's the choice. It's not me. Hot takes are for you, audience. For you, and for us to have fun. That's what it is. Mike, who's going first for the hot takes tonight? Who's bringing those luscious hot takes?
Let me ask a question to the chat real quick. Is Brian doing okay for you guys in terms of audio quality? He's going robot style a little bit for me, but it's not terrible. Well, yeah. But I was just curious if that's happening on the YouTube stream as well, if we needed to do a reset at all, or if we're good. I'm gonna give you a couple of ticks to
I'm gonna do one quick thing.
While they have an opportunity to respond on that, if they so choose. Okay, Angel says you're okay.
Who's going first for the hot takes, Mike? Does that sound better to you?
Allie, how you feeling tonight? You feeling feisty?
Go first. You can't have her go first.
Go after Trevor. I was gonna put Trevor last because nobody wants to go after him. If you want me to embarrass myself first, because that's kind of my role on the show.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go first, Brian. Let's do this.
Oh, Mike's gonna go first. Peppy, how do you feel about that? Huh?
Hey, Mike, when you get to the hot takes, come on, speed it up a little bit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah,
sorry, Mike.
He doesn't want me to hear more, and I'll take that feedback, Peppy.
All right, Mike, here we go, man. We believe in you. You got this. The hot takes will be spicy tonight. They're going to be frothy, foamy, and over the top. I know you got it. All right, man. Get ready, Mike. Get sexy, get smooth, get buttery. Here we go. Woo, woo. You feeling good?
I love that one. That's one of my favorite criticisms. Get buttery.
Get buttery. I'm melting like butter. Here we go. Here we go, Mike.
Okay.
All right. Hot takes, Mike. Get 3. Hot takes.
Sam Raimi, I hope the project has a low budget. That's where he shines. I've never seen The Devil Wears Prada. Should I watch it, chat? Garfield is short for garbage field. We get it. You don't like Mondays. Choo choo, get on the Joker 2 hype train. A more realistic take on Harley Quinn is going to be disturbing. Lady Gaga, more like Lady Haha Harley Quinn. That's terrible. Shrek 5, Shrek Fest is going to be off the chain this year. Trevor can attest. This is real. Shrek Fest is real.
Oh, 1,000%.
I don't believe it.
That's what you get, Paul Walter Hauser. Talk shit about Vin Diesel, and the Hollywood Illuminati comes after you and replaces you with a PR clone. R.I.P. Paul. Matthew Chauncey writing for X-Men 97. I haven't seen his What If series, but 97 is great. Of course, a lot of people watch New Beverly Hills Cop. It's got Eddie Murphy in it. Even his bad stuff is good. I'm not the biggest Russell Crowe fan, but for some reason I accept him as a disturbed priest. He's got this extra froth appeal. Warner Brothers, why are you fucking up the Arkham Asylum series? And I hope Regal Cinemas install seats that go completely horizontal and they pass out eye shades before the picture starts.
They might do that for you, Mike. And Mike, you know what? He got everybody. Mike got the hot takes. Give him all the special effects.
The explosion and everything.
Yeah, Mike, how's that feel?
I feel proud of myself, I guess, Brian. That's the best way to describe it.
I'm proud of you too, Frothy boy.
Thank you.
I'm super proud of you, Frothy boy. I'm super proud of you, Mike. Great hot takes. More time for you. Hot takes for Mike. Okay, so
watch Devil Wears Prada? Is that show good?
I haven't seen it.
That's
Have
it.
anybody seen it?
It was massive, though, right?
It was
It was,
huge.
like, she's
was
queen.
huge.
Hmm?
Yeah, it did very well. It was a classic comfort movie.
Yeah.
But
Well.
people were pissed at the relationship in it.
Oh, really? Why?
Because she treats the guy like crap.
Problematic.
Yeah, problematic. So hard to follow those hot takes. I know. Is Trevor going next or is Allie going next? That's the question right now. How you feeling, Allie?
I'm gonna say something.
All
I
right,
like it. That's
Allie's
good.
gonna go.
That's the
Well, we
cruise
could ask.
control energy all across the board, Ellie.
Yep, that's how it goes. Carter James and Look Master was here the first time on Monday too, and he won hot takes. You never know. First time can always win. You never know. All right, Allie, get serious, get salty, get ready to rock and roll.
Frothy.
Get frothy. I can't say it 500 times. I mean, I can say
Beat it into the ground.
It does
Get
sound like a
frothy!
challenge, Brian. It does.
It does. Get frothy. Here we go. Woo, here we go, Allie. Woo, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
My primary take is that every single one of these follow-up movies has taken too long to come out. It's been too many years for us to care that much about most of these. That being said, Garfield is always a fun time. Joker, Harley Quinn, I expect it to be a nice version to not get bubblegum Harley Quinn. Let's see. For The Exorcist, I mean, I don't think we expect much, but hey, it'll be a happy surprise if something good comes out of it. For Sam Raimi, I think we overlooked some of the things happening. Oh no, is it paused? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Some of the people that were trying for the show who were actively trying to be Batman, such as Jensen Ackles. However, that's not going to matter anyway. Also, much more important than that to me, for Sam Raimi, he's also going to do a follow-up to Drag Me to Hell.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I forgot other things that happened. Devil Wears Prada, you may as well have another one, but like it's been too long. But Meryl Streep is attached.
All right. Allie, great hot takes. Here we go. Woo, give her everything. Woo, give her the fireworks, give her the stage effects. Great hot takes. How's it feel?
Feel like I got shot.
Great hot takes. Woo! I'm putting the pressure on Trevor here because I think he just came in hot for the past couple weeks. So I'm just putting the pressure on him for the hot takes. So
I've got to stumble sooner or later, right?
it's
I don't know.
I believe in you.
I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, Trevor. I think that like you beat down our self-esteem, the rest of us, so that we just tumble into a failure, and it just makes you look all the better by comparison. So either way.
Intimidation tactics. That's how I win.
Yeah, I've always gotten that vibe off of you, Trevor.
I'm just there to trip you at the finish line.
Wait a second. Who's that? It's Trevor's Hot Takes. All right, Trevor. Here we go. Hot Takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot Takes.
I'm glad that people are liking it, but I'm unsure how Axel F fits into the greater Beverly Hills Chihuahua cinematic universe. In fact, Axel F is doing so well they greenlit a 5th film co-starring Mike Myers, Beverly Hills Donkey. I had a really great time ignoring the Garfield movie in theaters. I can't wait to ignore it from the comfort of my own home. And it looks like I can ignore the new Exorcist sequel on the same day. Casting director Francine Maisler used the phrase blow your mind 3 times in the press release for Joker, so I'll be sure to bring a bucket to scoop all the gooey bits up for the doctor to reattach later. Paul Walter Hauser, I'm glad you apologized. I hope you learn and grow from this. Here's my hottest take. I know a lot of people liked it, but I thought Marvel's What If was terrible. Bad writing, wildly inconsistent tone, and an unearned ending, so having this writer on X-Men 97 does not inspire confidence. Arkham Asylum. Wait, can HBO Max get a tax write-off for a project they haven't even filmed yet? We don't know much about Sam Raimi's Send Help yet, but it was pitched as Castaway meets Misery, so I assume someone breaks their ankles playing volleyball. I think all the reasons that Anne Hathaway says that Devil Wears Prada sequel won't work are the exact plot of the film. And Regal upgrading theaters is encouraging. I still believe in the cinema!
Oh, great hot takes, Trevor! Hey, it's tough. It's tough to follow that. It's tough, Trevor. Great hot takes. Great hot takes.
Hey, slow down. I didn't get everything out this time. I had more material.
It was great.
Well, you
haven't
known him for 30 years, Trevor, so he doesn't blow the horn on you at any chance that he has the opportunity.
I do blow the horn at Mike whenever I get a chance to. I'm not mean by it. I'm not mean by it. Right? Yeah.
Dude,
thank you, Peppy. Thank you.
It's Trevor's moment. Look at that. Yeah, Edward has it right. That was gorgeous. My God.
I just started the poll out there, sir, but let me know who you think wins hot takes tonight. Vote now. But yeah, overall, great hot takes cross board one more time. Great hot takes. Just a lot happening. The X-Men thing, you said that, Trevor, about the guy, the What If writer. Yeah. I agree with you, because I watched the first season-ish, and I tried watching the second season-ish, and I fall asleep and wake up. It wasn't the best. I thought it could be even great. It's a great multiversal idea for the cinematic universe, but I just feel like it just womped. It was like...
Yeah, I didn't even watch the second season. The first season just really didn't work for me, especially the zombies episode in particular. I thought was the tone was absolutely wrong for that. You got Peter Parker has to kill one of his friends, and he's like, oh God, I've got what's her name all over me. And it's this is not a time to be cracking jokes, Peter Parker. What the hell is happening? So I don't know. What If just didn't do it for me at all. I did like the first episode with Captain Carter, but that was the one good one.
Oh yeah, that was great. You're right. That was fun. Yep, great ass. Did you watch? Mike watched X-Men 97 recently. So Mike, are you worried about changing showrunners moving forward? Now season 2 is already done in the can. Bo did all that too, so that's already done. So season 3 we're talking about. Is that a weird thing to change at this point? Do you think?
Dude, I'm impressed to the level that friend of the show Lynn has been watching. She has burned through 97 and she's digging back through the whole the old Fox canon. She really is interested. She's like, look, give me more of that Storm. I want more Storm. See her story. So I also I watched the documentary that they have, because they put a documentary of goddamn everything on the Disney Channel. And it's just a bunch of the same old good old days reminiscing. But also you can see that there's a lot of love in the project. The people that brought it back care about it a lot. So honestly, whoever they bring on to write it, I think that there's probably enough love in the room already that it's going to be directed in the way of love, and it's gonna keep being beautiful. Because goddamn, that first season of X-Men 97, crazy. And this, I haven't had a chance to say it on Kruse Control yet. Magneto, what a snack.
What a snack. All right. Well, Mike, you hear it here first, everybody. You heard it here first. That's Mike's hot take. Where was that in the hot takes?
Great ass.
Right?
There you go. Alec, there were some shouts out there for you to be in the new Joker movie. They're like, she should be Harley Quinn. I think I saw that too. What do you think about
reach
Lady
out to the
Gaga?
producers.
Yeah, right. We got to make that happen. Like, how we make that happen? Like reshoots right now, right? Reshoots. What do you think about Lady Gaga coming to play this? Because again, it's like, of course, you said it during your hot takes a little bit. You're hoping that it's not going to be like campy. Do you see this being a good thing with her in this role and Joaquin Phoenix coming back to be Joker?
I do. I actually do think she's the right fit for it. It's one of those weird things that when other kinds of artists come into acting, you're always not necessarily sure what to think. But she's proven that she does care about the art of acting. She's been able to get down and dirty in different roles. So I believe that she's able to get gritty enough for this role. So like I approve, fully approve of this one.
She was American Horror Story. I worked with her American Horror Story, and she was like really into it. Yep, and she's really good in that. Really good. So I think maybe on top of that, they're like, oh yeah, let's give her more opportunity because of that too. So, and then of course, Stars Born. She's great in Stars Born. So I'm hopeful. Hopefully it's great. But anyways, we do have a winner for hot takes. Is my system doing it again? No, I'm back. I think I'm back. Weird night tonight, guys.
Your
I think it's getting too hot.
You're there.
I haven't looked at the results. You haven't said anything, and I'm already depressed.
I think it's the heat in this guest house. Yeah, it's getting all crazy. But we do have a winner of hot takes, everybody. And the vote is in. We thank you again for voting. The question is, who wins hot takes tonight? We do have a winner. It's getting intense. It's getting crazy. Our winner for hot takes tonight is Allie wins, everybody. Allie wins. Congratulations, Allie.
Nice work.
I'd
Great
like to
hot
thank
takes.
everyone here. And Trevor, I stole it from you.
You what?
I stole it from you.
Oh,
He's like,
it's fine.
You can't.
I do it for
says it's
sheer
fine.
passion, not for the awards.
He's simmering down here. Ellie.
Just simmering, just going nuts.
Well, I
but
did
great.
prepare myself a celebration for when I won, so I'm just gonna do this.
Happy hump day, everybody. Great hot takes. Congratulations, Alec. Congratulations. We gotta get serious for us.
We got new people we got new people in the chat tonight. I'm so happy.
Well, fun for everyone. Welcome. Yeah, it's nice to see new people. Yeah, we went up by 150 subscribers, and also we got 1.5 subscribers. Everybody, this went up. We went up to 1,500 subscribers today. So congratulations. Thank you all for subscribing. Yeah, keep going up. But we gotta get serious for a second because something started today, and it's gonna go till the 19th. We've been talking about it for a long time, and we won't be talking about it much longer. But can we talk about Alec Baldwin? Just quickly here, because this is the very start of the trial right now. We're going to go too crazy about this today. But the Helena Hutchison trial based off her death in 2021 off the Rust set is gone into play here for Alec Baldwin. Now they selected the jurors just yesterday. They got a dozen jurors. They got 4 alts, 11 women, 5 men. And then the biggest thing that came out yesterday was the judge said that he did not think that there was any kind of relevance that Alec Baldwin was a producer, and that his producing standpoints should give him any warrant for being guilty. So they were saying because he's a producer doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because he's a producer. Judge think there's no reason that should actually affect the trial at all. And so that got thrown out right off the top, gone. And so the prosecution was kind of scrambling, but they were trying to showcase that he did say that he had pulled the trigger, but he didn't. But he said he didn't pull the trigger, but he had pulled the trigger. That came forward today, and his defense was saying over and over again that he's an actor, it's a prop. How's he supposed to be in character if he can't pull the gun? Pull the trigger of the gun.
No shit. How has this not been the narrative from the beginning? Like, it's fine for if you hand someone a gun on a set, like they're not going to be like, oh, this is a real gun. It's loaded. Like,
There is that, Mike, but they also said, too, the prosecution saying is that on top of that, like, there was no safety check, and he did not go for a safety check. Did not ask for a safety check. He just grabbed it from the first AD. And, of course, the first AD says he's going to testify, too, and was saying the same thing, that it was my bad. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. But there's a lot of bads that happen here. And I still think that being a producer is something that the prosecution maybe should have gotten in this trial, because you're a producer. And then you are a producer. People try to throw it out all the time. Like, you are, when you take that for, regardless if it's back end points or if it's for, namesake, when you do take that, I take a lot of responsibility, I would say. So, I mean, I don't know. Allie, I saw you shaking your head. What do you think about this? The trial's just beginning. Goes to the 19th. Do you feel like Alec Baldwin's in trouble a little bit here?
He certainly should be. I mean, one thing that I think people don't understand, and you mentioned I work with stunts. I work with people doing firearm stuff on set. People who are military and trained and take it onto film sets. And this has affected us because it failed at every single checkpoint. There are so many places that this went wrong. And here's the thing. It was his fault. And I do think the producer thing is highly relevant, because that armorer was a scab. That armorer was a scab. She was initially turned away for this position. And because people walked, this is why it has to do with him as the producer. She was on because he, as the producer, said, we're going to go forward anyway. Even though the people who walked said, we don't feel safe, including with the firearm stuff. So you have an armorer who allowed different things to happen, including these guns were able to be walked off set and used for target practice, and was keeping real ammunition with your blanks. Yeah, exactly. He hired the armorer. So also, he, as somebody who's done this many, many times, knows better than to take it from the AD. He, of all people, should have been the first to be like, you follow the protocol. And even if he is an actor, like, he shouldn't take the gun from that person. I do understand the thought of, I don't feel that I pulled the trigger, because with the kind of weapon that he had, really, once your finger touches that trigger, it's very easy to feel like it just went off if you don't have control. But beyond that, like, honestly, every step that was skipped along the way, as far as I'm concerned, it's on him.
Yeah, and those are the points we kind of talk about in the show too, as well. It's like when you are the person that hires people and you are involved that way, and you have been working in the business for a long time. Hence why this was thrown out and it's back on again. And they really went after him about the weapon. That was a big thing. I'm interested to see what they decide. And the fact that Judge throughout the whole producer thing was kind of crazy to me. That was something that I heard going into this. And I was like, I was shocked. I was just shocked by it, because that's the biggest thing the producers had, or I mean, the prosecution had going into this. So, I know, Allie, it's a tough situation. And I think that, it's going to shine a lot of light on, like, if we keep using prop guns on set too, it could mess up stunts that way moving forward, which is unfortunate, because most people are very safe when they do this. It just happened to be a project where you're trying to go ultra low budget, trying to cut corners, and firing people that are actually trained to do things and hiring people that are not. And that's a problem.
And
that's Hollywood.
You can't cut
side bit.
on that kind of thing.
Well, side bit, without going way too off about it, just the way that they are cutting corners in New Mexico, going low budget, is significant. I just went and checked out New Mexico pretty recently, and I've heard from several people that are not stunt people that they've been asked to do stunts, because you've got productions that are just like, hey, you want to do this thing? And, just try to get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that happens. And also, like, the thing that the live rounds on set too, that should have meant they were doing target practice during lunch, which is a crazy thing. That should not be happening. I get it. Like, people are like, oh, we're in the middle of nowhere, but you're still on a professional set. You really are. Trevor, what do you think about this? Do you think that Alec Baldwin's in some hot water right now? Is he getting frothy right now, boiling up in that pot of courtroom that he's got going on? Or do you think that this throwing out the producer thing could actually help him in the long run?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Allie nailed it, like, with everything that she said. Like, this whole time, like, the impression that I've been under is that, like, yeah, Alec Baldwin, the actor, is not responsible for what happened, but Alec Baldwin, the producer, is, because he created the unsafe environment which allowed this to happen. So, like, having that thrown out of court seems like entirely, like, missing the point to me. But, like, also, like Allie also said, like, down in New Mexico, like, they're having, like, a lot of people, like, they're just bringing people onto sets that are not, like, trained for these things. Like, I feel like that's happening in a lot of places. Like, a lot of productions are leaving LA because they don't want the restrictions, and then we're going to see a lot more of this stuff happening. I mean, that's also why a lot of production moved to Georgia, was because they reopened without, like, proper COVID protections, like, way earlier than LA did. And I mean, I just like, when are we going to learn a lesson from all of this? Like, the reason that all of the like union rules and everything exist in LA is because people got killed. So
It's a safety thing. It's always a safety thing. We've lived and learned. We've gone through the Wild West before. And that's why we have unions. But then, unfortunately, there's a lot of states, like you said, right to work states and stuff, where we don't have the rules. And then people don't have health insurance coverage. Of course, Georgia's like that. Most of the country's like that. If you go someplace else out of California, places in New York, places in Mexico, there's like little spots you can be covered. But there's, for the most part, you're not covered. I think it's actually Hawaii. There's like some spots. But for the most part, you're not covered. And the union doesn't have your back. And it's like right to work. And it's like whatever they decide, which is unfortunate because we have rules to help people to do this safely. Mike. Do it safe, Mike.
I agree. I'm wondering if Allie has a response to this question. Why don't they just use toy guns or airsoft? Because she's giving an incredibly nuanced takes to this situation.
Yeah.
Well, in some cases we do. So especially on lower budget things, there is room to use airsoft and stuff. But there's something to be said, and it is my military friends, my friends who were Navy SEALs and did, SEAL team and stuff, those are the ones who would argue for using like decommissioned weapons where possible, because there's something about the weight that you can't replicate. It's about giving to the actor, making things more real. So on the one hand, in many cases, you can use a rubber weapon, an airsoft weapon, but when people are going to be firing more and you can have professionals available, it can really add to the realism to use real weapons, but it might not be an option anymore regardless. Like our lives as far as this will have changed now, period.
Yeah. They're going to try to get away with all that, I think. Try to do CG and posts and stuff.
Yeah.
Squibs will probably be gone. And a lot of that stuff just makes it so real. It can be done very safely. And you have people that do the weapons checks all the time. You've seen it. I've seen it. I worked on some big movies too. And it's like they always have the right guidelines to keep us safe. But it takes these independent jobs. I remember the one happened like a few years back where the camera operator, our assistant, got run over by the train. And that was a whole thing too. They were like, they're shooting on the train tracks. Again, weren't supposed to be there. And they had like a bed on the train tracks. And then the train started coming and the DP said, grab that camera. And then she got run over by a train. It's like,
it's that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing.
It's that kind of thing. That's a problem. And it's because you're not covered by the unions. You're not doing what's appropriate and not following the rules. And it's very sad because we can make some great cinema if we follow the rules. And we have it for a reason, to protect people. And Alec Baldwin's a producer. He should know this stuff. And that's why I say, yes, he's an actor and SAG is behind him 100%. They're saying it's not his right, or he's in the right. He's not in the wrong. He should be found innocent. And I get that as an actor. Of course, there's a lot of things. But when you're a seasoned, actor and producer like him, it's a lot different story if you ask me.
Yeah.
But
as an actor, when somebody hands me a prop gun on set, I check it. That's the first thing I do is you look inside, confirm that there are not real bullets inside, that you're not going to fire it. So if he took it and pointed without doing those things, it is on him.
Yeah. And again, the one thing that still blows my mind about this whole thing, which I'm waiting to see if they bring it up enough during the trial, is that it was rehearsal. So it's rehearsal. Camera's not even up. The DP's probably using an iPad or an iPhone. You know what I mean? That's usually how it goes when they're doing rehearsals. Sometimes they bring camera up. But why would you not have a rubber gun for rehearsal that way? Why would you ever try to even pull a trigger? Usually it's half-assed, I should say. Usually when you do these rehearsals, you kind of like, they call it half speed.
Finger guns.
You go through it. Finger guns. You hold something, whatever. Or they throw the big rubber thing in your hand and you go, you know what I mean? I know I had someone on the show be like, well, they have to feel the actual weight. I get that when you're actually shooting, but it's rehearsal. And this happened during rehearsal, which is, again, a situation where, as a producer, you should probably think, why am I doing this? But not being charged as a producer, it's only based off his acting, so we'll see if that changes moving forward. It can happen. Look at Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. There was some stuff that wasn't supposed to be in the court, and they got thrown in, and she got killed because of it, or tanked because her case got tanked. So we'll have to see. Alec Baldwin's court, everybody. Day one till the 19th. We'll keep covering that, of course, because we have to. We've covered it the whole time so far. We got to cover to see where it goes. Everyone from the cast should be basic gun training. You're really right. They should have. And usually the armorer does do stuff where they shout things out. Yeah. They ask people if they want to see the guns, bring them over to set, show it to them. Anybody wants to see it, wants to feel comfortable. That's all guidelines that normally happen on a union project. That's not cutting corners. So it's very unfortunate when that happens. And Alec Baldwin, good luck, man. It's gonna be a tough case for you. Another tough case is something I can take to Kruse Court. Is Nicolas Cage the best actor ever? Let's go to Kruse Court. Hey, he's winking at you all. Is Nic Cage the man, the myth, the legend? 123 movies and counting.
Wow.
He says the best one you gotta watch is Pig. He says watch Pig. That's his favorite performance. That's what you have to see out of all those movies. As I'm like, Con Air, Face Off. There's a lot of movies in there. There's a lot of freaking great Cage movies. But is Cage the man, the myth, the legend? Not even close to Thirsty Daddy says. Not even close. But this is a situation for Kruse Court here. We get to decide, and then we get to decide at Kruse Court. We put the verdict in, and we tell you who we think is the best actor. Is it Nic Cage or is it somebody else? That's the question moving forward. Again, he's done a lot. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Is this man the best actor? He's gonna retire soon too. He said he's only got a few movies left in him, ending his career soon on probably a high note. I know, right? He might go to TV. He said he might go to TV, Mike. So it's like, but it's all bullshit. As Nic Cage, he'll never stop dying. Rock and roll will never die. He'll always be making movies about by dinosaur bones and shit. Like he's always be busy. So Nic Cage, what do we think? Allie, is Nic Cage the best actor in the universe? That's the question. I'm putting you on the stand right now, Allie. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Do you promise me? Do you swear to Kruse Court that this is your truth? You're stating your honest God truth.
The truth is, he is absolutely not. He's made some really interesting choices. I'm super excited to see Longlegs, but this is a psycho who's made some cool moves.
he really has. Is there anything that can like push you towards the direction of believing that he's the best actor ever?
I've seen too many of these movies.
Is this the job of the judge, is to convince the witnesses?
I'm trying to help the witness. I'm trying to help.
Testimony.
Hey, this is Kruse Court, Mike. It's not your turn. You'll be up soon. Okay. Ellie says that Nic Cage is not the man that we think he should be. He's not the best actor ever. I don't know. This is tough. Trevor. Trevor, do you agree with her? Do you believe that Nic Cage is not the best actor ever? I'm going to swear you in first. Or do you think that he is the man, the myth, the legend that should be, and you should not mess with the Cage? He is the man forever. Tell me the truth, Trevor.
I vow to solemnly speak my truth, and I think there is a clear answer, and that is, hold on.
I love it when the witnesses do that.
No, but I do think he's like a very like high contrast actor, as in like I think his highs are very high and his lows are very low. So I don't know, man.
Trevor, he's gonna take your face off. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take it off. That's what he's gonna do. And you know what? Someone's got to defend this man.
If Nicolas Cage takes my face off, will my skull burst into flames?
Yes.
That's what I need.
Yes. If you say he's the best actor, it will.
Did Trevor just really nicely say he's bipolar? That Nicolas Cage is bipolar?
Low key. Mike, you got to. Do you defend Nic Cage, Mr. Casey? Tell me the truth. Is he the best actor ever, or is this a kangaroo court where we're going to say this man should never be put in this category ever for any actor in any era or destiny?
Your Honor, far be it from
Thank
me
you.
to ever troll for controversy in such an esteemed, place of justice as this.
Kruse Court, man. Kruse Court.
Like Con Air alone, I think it says more than I ever could. But seriously, his role, his acting in Adaptation with the aforementioned Meryl Streep. The dude plays like hyper intense drama and like the most absurd comedy simultaneously in a way that like most other actors I think maybe could touch, but fear to tread, Brian, because you risk turning into Nic Cage if you start to do that. Then you start like buying dinosaur skeletons. All of a sudden,
right?
you're $30 million in debt. And the government is passing laws to prohibit you from extending your debt further. Is he the greatest actor of all time? Yes, Your Honor. I mean, I think these other witnesses are not credible at all. I can attack their personal lives ad nauseum if that helps my case.
Mike is saying that he is the best actor.
Yes.
Trevor, come on, man. Give me a rebuttal back to Mike. Come on. He's saying it for the best actor ever, Nic Cage.
Like, I definitely respect the Con Air. And, like, you know, on the one hand, we do have, like, really, like, top-notch stuff like a National Treasure and Into the Spider-Verse and Valley Girl. But on the other hand, the USS Indianapolis, Ghost Rider...
Approach the bench, please. Thank you.
Even better.
Not to mention Wicker
Okay.
Man.
You just don't see it. Mike, come on. Do you have anything to say for yourself? You're defending Nic Cage here, man.
You know, I just like the life philosophy of, like, you take the swing with what you have in the moment. Like, it might be good, it might be bad, but if you take 1,000 swings, sometimes you're going to hit the ball. You're going to have gold. The muse is going to find you.
Especially if you're in so much debt.
Oh, Allie, rip him apart. Get to him, Allie. Tell Mike the truth.
He's in so much debt. He was in so much debt he could probably never retire, and all of a sudden he started acting again. So, you know, he did what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
He can't stop swinging the bat at the pinata, the money pinata.
You can't. Nic Cage is that man that will never stop, can't stop. He says he will stop. But I will say this. Nic Cage is pretty fucking fantastic in my book. Is he the best actor ever?
Yes.
I always enjoy him. Regardless if he's doing a shitty performance or the best Nic Cage performance in the world, I always enjoy him. I'll watch any movie he watches. Does that make him the best actor? Maybe it does. There's a lot of actors I think that are phenomenal. I don't watch every movie they do. But maybe he's not the best actor, but he's the most entertaining sometimes. Like, I feel like he makes me want to watch it. There's something about him. He's like doing his Nic Cage thing. It's like, I knew all that shit. I mean, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, though, great legacy, great actor. And I think that we should respect him in Kruse Court and honor him for everything he's given to this industry. He's given years and years of talent, dedication, and we've given him years and years of money. Lots of money.
That's the thing.
He may not be the greatest actor, but I do think he's the greatest cat.
He's the greatest freaking meme. Round of applause for that. Round of applause for his memes. He's got some great fucking memes. I'm sorry, Mike. I know you're fighting for him. I'm fighting for him too.
I'm just astonished that he actually ate a cockroach for, like, that's dedication, baby.
I love Nic Cage. I think Nic Cage can do no fucking wrong, even though I did watch some movies that are horrible he's done. You know, but again, you need money. I get it. Actors got to act. You got to pay those bills. You know, daddy's got a dad. Mommy's got a mom. Nic Cage's got Nic Cage. This is what it is. You got to take care of yourself. And Nic Cage, at the end of the day, here's what I say to you. I think my auto things are off. That's what's going on tonight. My auto things are off. Nic Cage, I'll say this to you. In my book, you're still fucking awesome. And we will always respect you here on the Kruse Court and on Kruse Control. But you know what? Even if you're not the most respected actor in the world, you're still pretty fucking phenomenal, man. And grow that hair back. Just do it. Anyways, everybody, there's a lot more to talk about. And, of course, we're talking about it's Wednesday. We got to about some Marvel stuff. So it's time to watch that Agatha trailer in Comic Corner. Come on. It's time. My pictures are up for Comic Corner, everybody. And then we're going to talk about Agatha all along. Because the trailer finally dropped for this. And it's not that far away, September. 2 episodes are dropping. We got like 9-episode season. I'm really excited to see how this does. If it does well, if it does great. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be that excited. But I think it looks like it's a great idea. Catherine is amazing. She's been on Jimmy Kimmel the past few nights. I've really enjoyed her weird, dry, drunk humor. She seems like she's drunk, and I love that so much because I think it's just a phenomenal kind of attitude. But I'm really excited for us to watch this, talk about it. Will this be the savior to MCU TV? That's the question. Let's check out the trailer for Agatha All Along.
Another beautiful day.
Surprised to see you out here, detective. Jane Doe, found her down here by the water.
Cause?
Blunt force trauma.
Blunt force trauma.
So she's an
This is like
incredibly
such
powerful witch, right? Like,
It's such a cop show.
How did she turn into a detective? Did I miss
That's what I
something?
That's it. This is such like a detective show.
In the case,
Who's in this?
but can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
this must be an origin story then.
Oh.
Is this really how you see yourself? That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell. Claw your way out.
Okay, it's a
Damn.
false world situation. Yeah, that's right.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
Hell yes.
Yeah, Trevor.
It's the glory days.
Stepping on
She
eggs
took
in the
every
woods.
bit of power
It was
I
great.
had, But I can beat that witch again.
I think
Well, the gang's all here.
I didn't know
Let's
GR
get
was in
to
this
it.
movie.
Thirsty Daddy.
I'm gonna
himself.
walk the witch's
Makes
road.
an appearance.
The
I
road
wish he
to
was in
Death
this.
Wish. Join me.
For a Disney property, this is kind of
What
occulty
witch
and
in her
dark.
right mind
Yeah.
would join
Right.
Agatha
I mean,
Harkness's
Disney
coven?
did just give us Hocus Pocus.
Not looking
too.
for right-minded witches, as it happens.
It's nice that the mainstream has finally embraced Satan.
Sweetheart, you okay? Oh my God! Whoa, what's she doing? Where's she going?
Oh, man, speaking of The Exorcist.
And there has been pretty
Agatha.
dark stuff, Dark Castle stuff.
Yeah, it's got a cool vibe to it. They don't really do this kind of stuff on Disney Plus, too. They really don't. Looks like they're going more adult. They've changed the title for this multiple times. They've been very secretive about this too. Of course, this is like
Did they
a
say-
spin-off.
Is it TV-14? Is it TV-MA? It looks MA based on
It
the
looks
trailer.
yeah, it's got to be MA. I didn't see if it's MA or not. We'll do a little Google search on that. But it, you know, it follows up after WandaVision. It's a long time after WandaVision to be diving into this, but I'm happy it's actually happening. What do you think, Allie? Does this look like it could be something that could save the MCU here, like bring it back to its form on TV, or is it too late for the game for the MCU?
I mean, it looks really good. I think it's much more appealing for adults. That, like, I'm much more interested in watching that, but it's not enough to make me subscribe.
Oh. Sorry, Disney. Oh, it's okay. Is there anything else about the trailer though that makes you think that it could bring more audience members in?
I mean, just the vibe. I think it's really smart to have it look like the procedural at the beginning, because so many people obviously are watching that, and then and then every bit of the magical element makes sense for, I don't know, the escapism that we all so desperately need to get away from our bills and our procedurals.
Yeah, right. It's just definitely a different kind of take, I think, for Disney in general, and I think that overall, it's got a great intense feel to it. What a trailer! That's pretty. They call it a teaser trailer. That's a teaser trailer. That's a full trailer, guys. It's not a teaser.
Trailer.
It's a full trailer. I mean, like, come on, this is their first one. They're calling it a teaser, I guess. What do you think there, Trevor? Is this gonna like blow your mind? Are you excited about this? Are you gonna be checking this out, Disney Plus? If you haven't subscribe tomorrow.
You know, I think this looks really good. As far as if I'm going to watch it on Disney Plus, and both, am I going to watch it on Disney Plus, and is this going to save the MCU on TV? The answer to that is I recently canceled my Disney Plus subscription, and in the comment box when they asked me why I canceled my subscription, I said Secret Invasion was just that bad.
Oh, it was horrible. It was so bad.
I was fucking furious about Secret Invasion. Holy shit.
Oh, the producers are going to be crying into their Cheerios. After
Oh,
that
I'm
one,
sure. Like
Trevor.
you just lost $7.99 a month.
I guess the biggest question is though, too, from me to you, Trevor. Oh, Aubrey Plaza. What do you think about her in this?
Oh my god, this looks like a perfect role for her. I'm really excited to see like what she does with this. I think it makes sense. So I mean, it's actually it's funny because she was in Two Broke Girls, right? That was her.
No.
With
No,
Kat
that was
Dennings? No, because Kat Dennings was Two Broke Girls. Who was the other one?
A blonde.
Oh, all right, never mind then. Forget that entire train of thought. It doesn't make sense.
it's
But
White Lotus recently.
Okay, but no, I mean,
Yeah.
I think this looks really good. I'll find a way to watch it at some point, but no, I don't think Disney Plus gives my money back.
Yeah, the mouse is not happy about that. He's gonna fly his Millennium Falcon into your backyard and tag like 5 stormtroopers. So be very careful. Mike, I know you're getting back on the Disney bandwagon. Is Agatha
Yeah,
all
that's true,
along
that's true.
the person to save your day?
Yeah. I mean, she was a really interesting character at the end of WandaVision, right? Like,
Yeah.
I liked all that stuff, and I think that everybody was ready for the expansion of her character at the end of WandaVision, which was kind of a mega hype train. The question that I'm asking myself is, do I trust Disney to deliver on the promise of the premise of this trailer? And it's really like I'm gonna need to see what the critical response is before I decide whether or not I should give any sort of a shit at all. Because obviously the promise is there. We just watched it, but the promise has been done in every horror trailer for the last 45 years. Like, it's not
You're right.
anything that incredibly fresh. Like, if they dig into some occulty stuff, if they dig into like these are incredibly powerful characters that have world-bending magical effects, like these are the guys. Disney are the guys that have the power to show that to us visually. So is the potential there? It absolutely is. So there's a little tiny hopeful part of me, Brian, that's bubbling away with excitement, but it's not a very big part.
Yeah. I get that, Mike. I totally get that because, again, for me, I think this is a long time coming. It should have came earlier. I agree with Trevor, too, that Secret Invasion really shit the bed. They almost scrapped that whole series, but then they were like, should we just drop it all at once? They were like, oh, maybe just scrap the whole thing, but there was some connecting tissue for their projects. But that didn't make sense when it came out because, like, Nic Cage's character was everywhere. It wasn't even like, not Nic Cage. Nick Fury. I got Nic Cage in the mind. Yeah, Nic Cage in the mind. Nick Fury's character was all over the place. So I think is it too late for this? It might be too late. I think it could be a great show, but it might be too late in their timeline. We'll have to wait and find out how they make it work. They might have a way to bend it in, right, Mike? Some way to make it work where it bends into Deadpool Wolverine. You never know. I'm more excited about that.
15% chance.
Yeah. 15. I'm going to give it 11.5. Yeah, I'll give it 11.5. But I got to say I think we all know that we just care more about Deadpool Wolverine, which is coming very soon, only a couple weeks away. And July came fast. So, but Agatha, I hope you're great, Agatha. I'm excited about it, and I think it looks more serious and more like Ali said too, more adult than I thought it was going to look. I thought it was going to be much more childish, whimsical, kind of like WandaVision, but in some adult undertones. But I think this looks like they might go full Deadpool on it. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I hope so. If not, we'll be back to bitch about it. That's some truth right there. But also, we got to talk about one more thing, guys. I know it's getting late in the show, but we got to talk about that Gladiator trailer that just dropped. So that leads me to our featured story of the night. We were talking about it yesterday or the day before. We're talking about Gladiator. Talking about Wicked vs. Gladiator for November 22nd. Battling of the movies. I know Paul Pascal came forward, or Mescal came forward, and he was calling it like Glickid or something like that. Glickid? And I was like, that doesn't work, man. People were saying Wickadator, and I'm like, the Wickadator weekend? I like that better, Wickadator. But Gladiator 2, the trailer has dropped finally for Ridley Scott's much anticipated sequel since 2000. Long time making, 24 years in the making. We finally get to happen. See what happens after Maximus gets killed in that arena. And now we get the continuation. Is it going to be great? Is it not going to be great? Let us watch the trailer together, and then we'll discuss this. So here's the trailer for Gladiator Dos.
remember that day.
Maximus!
I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
I never forgot.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
I don't know.
It's all Beatles. It's an all Beatles rendition.
Where's Ringo?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum. Because this is what they believe in. Power.
Okay, this sucks. I'm over this already so much.
You're over it already?
Yeah. This is trash.
But
It's too bright. I'll tell you right now, it's too bright.
General Acacius.
Yeah. Maximus' son?
Rome has so many
I'm glad it's
subjects.
Denzel and not Denzel's son in this.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Fail.
The arena turns slaves into gladiators. The gladiators
This
into
just
free
looks like
men.
some Sparta 300.
We have something in you. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage.
They're just capitalizing on
Rage is your
There's no
gift.
cinema.
Strength and honor, Mike. Strength and honor.
This is about survival! Survive!
And rhinoceros.
Hold together and when the charges break for the wall.
Ow. Dust.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
The general would do.
Oh, here we go.
Rome must fall. I need only
This
give
is
it
the
a push.
shittiest trailer I have ever seen. And that is a massive, like, there's a lot of competition.
Hands on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
And I love Pedro Pascal.
Belong to Maximus. Now
The original Thirsty Daddy.
He's the dream of Rome.
Blood stains.
But people are not free.
Get the hell up out your seats.
I was owned. Now I will control an empire.
I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength and honor!
Wow, another teaser, huh?
Yeah, all right. Ends up getting a paycheck, Tim says. Oh, what?
Oh, I like that. This is the most cynical goddamn money grab I've ever seen.
Yeah.
November 22nd.
I hate it.
Wickadator is coming. Wickadator. They didn't shoot this on film, I can tell already. This is digital. I think they should have shot it on film. I think they had a look for it, the original one, that was like a grittier look to it. I'll say that right away. Music track, Edward Hyde, you're right. It's kind of weird music track, I think. They should have gone epic like they did for the original one. That would have been really cool, actually.
Everything's trying to be really Dune influenced in trailers. Have you noticed that, Brian?
I was
like
gonna
a-
say-
like kind of like atmospheric stuff.
I've got a different Dune comparison, and it's going a different direction with this. But I'm just like, I feel like this movie is going to take 3 hours to do what Dune 2 did in 3 minutes. You know, like the Fade Ratha fight at the Coliseum. Like this is just going to be that for 3 hours.
And then you're gonna be like, "What do we do here, Trevor? Oh, what do we do? Oh, what do we do?"
I don't know, man. Like the first Gladiator is so goddamn good. Like this
so
just
good.
looks like they're trying to do the same
Exactly.
thing again, but like bigger and more. You know, it's like it falls into the trappings that like so many bad sequels do. I just don't know what the point of this is.
But Paul Mescal's playing the little kid. He's playing the little kid. He's grown up now. He's gonna put Maximus's shield back on. Come on, Trevor. Aren't you on board for this? He's gonna be the new Maximus.
Okay.
He changed his mind.
Yeah, he's down. The Jay-Z is really weird. I know Tim said that too. The Jay-Z music, it's like we're trying to be Gatsby. You know, Gatsby did it. It was weird in Gatsby too. It was like it's a period piece that we're using Jay-Z. And it kind of worked, but didn't work. Allie, what do you think about this trailer? Do you think that Gladiator 2 is going to make the money and make, again, the career for Paul Mescal that it made for Russell Crowe?
I mean, I think so. It just felt like they were going, look how big it is. Look how much stuff we're doing. Don't you see the famous people that you like so much and love to spend money on? You like these guys, right? You'll spend money on this. That's what I felt like that was.
Denzel's here.
You guys like, right? Yeah, Denzel for sure is here. If you didn't see him the first time, here he is again, and then here he is again.
we got the original thirsty daddy Pedro in this, guys. He's working all the time. He's rocking out. He's destroying some people. Like the casting's great though.
They're just hoping that means we show up. That's it.
Were you a fan of the original?
You know, I'm not as crazy about it as everybody else, but I know that when sometimes people who are into it are really into it. Like I've seen someone's theater room who's like, it's all gladiatored up, and you've got the original owner of the house like in Gladiator in a portrait, you know?
Yeah.
So like some people are that down, and that's who I guess maybe is going to watch this.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm so torn on this.
Trevor and I are both that level. We both have independent.
Mike, are you really thumbs down on it, Mike?
We both rent 3 bedrooms so that the 3rd bedroom can be turned into an altar of sorts to Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah.
I own my 3-bedroom with the altar to Russell Crowe. So
yeah, exactly. Sorry to denigrate you like that, Trevor.
It's okay. At least you guys just tell your true feelings about it right now. Tell your true feelings.
Okay,
Mike,
so I do have a thought about this. So like I'm really disappointed that it just like looks like another run of the mill like do the same thing but bigger sequel. But like, do you guys know about the first script for this movie that was written like in 2001 by Nic Cage?
It was supposed to be like they were gonna bring him back to life, right? Maximus from like a portal or some shit.
He was gonna be like a time traveling ghost that fought in like wars across the centuries up until current day, and it's just like. The first movie was like so good, like as it was. Like, how do you do a sequel to that? I think the answer is just to go batshit insane, like balls to the wall, the weirdest fucking shit you can come up with. You know, like pull a Gremlins 2 on it. Like that's the only way that this was gonna work for me.
I love Gremlins 2. The new batch is my favorite.
So like an electric version of Russell Crowe, and then a sexy Joaquin Phoenix with like big lips and kind of female, like that confuses the children that are watching it. Is this the thing that you're pitching?
And the adults.
Yes.
Everybody's confused.
Thank you. Okay, yeah,
everybody's
I'm on board.
confused by this.
Changed my opinion.
I think they were just looking for a slam dunk, right? Like this, theoretically, they're like, you know what everybody would love if we did? Gladiator. And then nobody, you know, went beyond that. It's just,
and
it should make money
like,
no matter what.
Spending $200 million on this, presumably. I haven't looked at the budget, but it's
probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah. Going all out, 200 million for sure.
Denzel.
This is like a big. Yeah, Denzel. Like, think how much. Yeah, is he on a diet? Denzel, what's going on with that man? He looks pretty skinny in this trailer too. I love. Good for him. Is he on Ozempic? What's going on? Good for him. But he looks super skinny. And I expect him to be like, you know, like when I thought about him in this movie, like he's gonna be freaking ripped. He's gonna be like beating people up, and I don't know. It just seems like it's, again, for me, it's too bright. It's too colorful. It should be a little bit more gritty. Music's bad choice. I'm not really sure about this Paul Mescal either, about being the new Maximus. I just don't know. I'm just not. I don't know if I'm sold on him. Like, give me somebody else. I'd rather have Dave Bautista be in there.
Do you guys think that they're going
to the show?
Yeah, Dave Bautista, 100%, Brian. That's an easy cast. Do you
know what I mean?
think that you guys think that they're going to make their? You guys think that they're going to make back their budget just based on the
I think they will.
blitz that happens,
Probably.
or do you think this is going to be a big?
It's November 22nd. It's pretty big, you know. Holidays it's by Thanksgiving Day weekend. So they probably will have people, like families, going out to movie theaters. The Wicked thing might draw things in. People are expecting a Barbenheimer type experience. See Wicked and see Gladiator II. I know Trevor's shaking his head.
I think they need to stop trying to manufacture a Barbenheimer. That happened once. It like naturally like built itself out. Like stop trying to make Barbenheimer happen. It's not going to happen.
You know that makes their money back. They need some epic popcorn buckets. That's what they need, epic popcorn buckets, and that will make this go crazy. Yep, epic popcorn buckets. But I'm not sold on it. I'm just not sold. I mean, I was really excited about it too. I'm so excited. I was waiting for this trailer, and then I saw it. I'm like, well, it's a movie, guys. I hope it's gonna be good, but I'm not sure. I'm not sold. So Gladiator, please, Ridley Scott, pull the rug out from underneath me, make me love this movie when it comes out, because I wanted to be as good as the original, because I love the original so much. I would have a room. No, I wouldn't have a room, but I would get like a shield or some shit or a sword. That'd be great from the original Gladiator. But I'm just not sold on what's happening with this moving forward after this trailer. But guys, let us know what you think. Are you excited for it? Why don't they make a movie about female gladiators? There you go, Queen. That could have been good. They'd make it completely different. Maximus is freaking, stepdaughter or some shit. They don't need to be tied to Maximus at all. He has been something completely different,
Don't let Kristen Wiig do it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. We don't want to go with that. No comedy, please. No comedy. But Gladiator 2, we're not sold on it. Are you? Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much. Happy Wednesday. Hope you humped it up the best of us. Enjoyed yourselves. Maybe not that much, but enough. And I hope you have a great rest of your hump day. Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't know.
I'll watch that.
Watch that, but not Gladiator 2. There might be some, doing that too during that. I don't know. But thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. It's going to be great, right, Peppy?
Too legit to quit.
Thanks, Peps. Trevor, thank you for being back on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much, man. Had a great time. Happy hump day. Love to see you, man. Thank you again. Love the sport coat. Join the crew. I love it. I love it. Hope you had a great time, man. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day to you too, Brian.
Of course. Happy hump day, Mr. Mike Case, the resident intellectual himself. Thank you so much for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always, man. I hope you had a great time. And thanks for helping out being a co-host this evening. Appreciate you.
Yeah, right on, dude. I thought it was an incredible show tonight, due in no small part to our incredible. Wait, I don't know which way. Here we go.
There you go.
And
over
here, our incredible guests. Ellie, you were getting a lot of love in the chat. So some of it thirsty. So I didn't want to. You should know that it exists. I didn't want to put it up because I didn't want to make you feel self-conscious. But there it is. And Trevor, some of your attention was a little thirsty tonight, Trevor. And most.
Oh shit! I gotta scroll back. I'm looking for the thirst.
No, that was from me. You're gonna need to.
Oh yeah.
Go back in the video feed, but you're probably used to it. So thanks, Brian. I had a good time
Michigan.
Oh boy! Come on, that's a lot. Right, Peppy? Peppy. Well, before I go, Peppy, you want to watch Gladiator 2? No? Yes, Gladiator 2, Peppy. Dilligaff. All right. And welcome, Allie, and thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much for joining us for the very first time. Hope you had a great time. Hope you had fun, and hope to have you back sometime. It was great. Good talking with you. It was so fun.
It was great.
Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Woo. It's been a hot hump day too. And I'm like already sweating, but I want to thank you all for being here on Kruse Control as always. Please keep spreading that word. We are at 1,500 subscribers thanks to you. You've been telling all of our super llamies out there as we've asked you to, but you gotta keep spreading that word. Tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents that came down from Neptune, Pluto, Jupiter, Uranus, any multiversal planet out there in the multiverse, and they slams back down in your backyard and they call out chingaroos, the kangaroos, and all the penguins and all the fucking squirrels, and they all had sex together and they subscribed to Kruse Control, and so can you. All of those marsupials and all the woodland creatures, the beavers, the badgers, the bears. Oh my, every tiger and puma that pops in your backyard goes rawr, and they subscribe. You can subscribe too. And all the fucking eggs, the eggs from all those animals too, because they're fucking great too. The eggs can hop on a keyboard and go bap, 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 and hit all the chickens are pecking away at a keyboard too. They subscribe. You can subscribe. We all can subscribe. That's what happens because we love you. Make it happen. Keep it going. Keep the number fucking moving. Eventually we'll get to that million. But until that day, everybody, stay smooth, stay frothy. Stay buttery in a biscuit. Have a great Wednesday. Hump it up tonight. Get it in. Until Friday. See ya.